Guys, I'm here at Mason's Ruby and Sapphire mine. Pretty awesome. They got a nice shop in there. And they show me a bunch of really nice corundum rubies and sapphires. They got really big garnets here. So I'm really excited to get what we get. And I've paid for the whole day and it wasn't very expensive at all. This looks like a great spot and I can't wait to get to it. So this is where Luna's gonna hang out today. She's not allowed to cross the bridge over where the dirt is because no one wants to poop in their dirt. So she's just gonna have to chill here. She's got a nice little bed and we're in the cover, so she should be just fine. All right, so I found my very first piece of corundum. Might have found some other stuff, but I'm not really sure. But this one I'm positive. It's ruby or sapphire. Ruby and sapphire are in the corundum family. And that's what we're here to look for today, so hopefully I can find some more. All right, so I got some mystery rocks, one corundum, and one tiny piece of amethyst. And that's what I got in my first two buckets. But I'm making sure to keep all my gravel so I can sort through it later again. That's a cool thing you can do here. Just keep all your gravel in case you miss something, because it's a rainy day. So maybe the sun shining will show me some more gems. So I'll make sure to keep all that. All right, so you're gonna wanna get your big rocks out because big rocks will hide your small rocks when you're doing your sorting. Make sure they're not garnets or something. If it's just a clump of clay, you can chuck it. The clumps of clay, just breaking them up is really tedious. So that's what you're gonna spend a lot of time doing, is once you put the dirt in this, is just sifting it out and figuring out, you know, what that you can chuck right away. It's part of a quartz crystal on that. Look at that. It's kind of neat. Looks like some feldspar or something there. I'll keep that around. I like that rock. Put it in my little bucket thing for keeps. Chuck out more clay clumps. All right, and then I'm gonna go down into the water and break up more clay clumps. You want this nice and washed. You don't want any big clay clumps or any large rocks in here when you're sorting through. So, you know, just really, you're gonna want one of these gloves that has the rubber on the front so that you can really rub your hand in there. Maybe a big brush or something would be good. But yeah, you want to break them up real good. And then come on up here and you'll have a sort. And you see if you find anything interesting. I don't know, is that a piece of corundum? I don't know. I'm gonna try and find it again and then save it for later. Oh my goodness. Live on camera. Look at that. Are you kidding me? That's gotta be like 5 carats. What? And this is my third bucket of the day, and that is a stunner. Amazing corundum. Sapphire, baby. Right there. I'm gonna see if he's got any buddies. There's Luna, all wrapped up. Trying to stay warm. Nothing but a coat and a fluffy head. All right, so the flumes are over there, and then you cross this gorgeous river with crystal clear water. Oh my gosh, over this nice bridge. And then when you come over here, you can start to see kind of where the mining operation was really going on. Okay, they used to have tunnels here. The tunnels are all collapsed, and now they just pull off parts of the mountain into the areas where you can dig. There's a dig area over there, and there's this dig area over here, which has already produced some for me, so I'm gonna stick with it. But over there, you can see how more and more of the hill falls down over time, and it's an alluvial deposit, so you can just pull all that stuff out and push it over here at the beginning of the season for all the tourists to go through. And that's me today, touristing around. And then I'm gonna fill these buckets and head back over. So I'm averaging about 1 sapphire per bucket so far. I just thought I'd come up here and show you guys the left turn, since we already went over there and did the right turn. This is what happens when you turn left. What a beautiful stream. And they make sure to keep us all nice and fenced in. So they don't want people in the stream, because that would probably be bad. There's that big pond right here. And then there's that old mine entrance over there. It's all collapsed and stuff. There's some froggies down there. And here's a bunch more dirt. I think I'll give this side a shot. So, and see if I get around the same amount. And if not, then I'll just go back to the other side. I like some of this. I think if I was a ruby, I'd get caught right there. I'll move these big rocks and dig there. Okay, so I didn't find anything when I went left, but I kept my gravel just in case. I actually found one tiny piece of kyanite, but no sapphires. I've got a bunch of different gloves here. Gloves are going to be important here. You can get these here, but also it's nice to have that when you're breaking the mud clumps. It's good to have these when you're shoveling. Some gloves like that, maybe. These are just miscellaneous gloves. These ones I actually found. And this is a nice brush. Sometimes that's good to break up clumps in your shifter. All right, so that's all I got left for today because they're shutting it down here. The section's closed. I got my dirt for the day. I've probably done about 20 buckets total for the day. But look at this. Apparently it's not uncommon around here to find native artifacts. So we're gonna say that's a a napped piece of quartz, because I don't usually see quartz in that shape. That is a strange, strange shape. And because there was a native village right here, yeah, I'm gonna say that's what it is. Native artifact. Cool. All right, so I worked all day. I did probably 20 buckets or so, and I got that much gravel and that many stones that I thought were kind of interesting. So I moved a lot of dirt today and found a few really small stones. Now, if you guys want to find a lot of stuff, you could buy the salted buckets, and they've got stuff from all over the place. That's an option, but I was digging solely from the native dirt. I found that cool artifact and some other really cool pieces that we'll look at some more. All right, guys, so this is where you can set your reasonable expectations. These are the stones that have been found that are over 10 carats since 411. So that's how many have been over 10 carats. You can see the really big one there, 30.8. And the last 10 carat was found about, what's today, the 10th? 20th?
20th.
20th, so 13 days ago. So you're not gonna find a 10 every day, but you might find a 5.5 like I did. Freaking cool. I did my black lighting and I found one little baby ruby. It's pretty, it's got a pretty face on it. So that's all I got from those buckets of dirt. I couldn't find a saruka, so I used a black light to go through it. That's what was in it. In case you were wondering, they're bright red under the black light. That's how I found it with the black light. Because other rocks, they don't do that. Certain rocks fluoresce. Rubies fluoresce red. And sapphires. Usually just rubies though. Not all sapphires fluoresce. Alrighty guys, so this is what we got. Mason's Ruby and Sapphire mine, North Carolina. There's a nice big one. There's a cool one that's got like an X on the top of it. It's kind of neat. Really neat. So yeah guys, natural North Carolina rubies. This is our second ruby mine in our series. I'm gonna go to one that claims to be a ruby mine, and we'll talk about that, and one more that is an actual ruby mine. So we're gonna go to 3 authentic ruby mines out there, and it's gonna be great. So stick around, make sure to subscribe for those, and then we're gonna continue on, and we'll look for some emeralds and some smoky quartz and then shark teeth and some more quartz and stuff like that. So, you know, stay tuned, and there'll be more adventure for you. All right, everybody. Just wanted to say thanks for watching. Make sure to check out Love and Stone Creations on Instagram and Facebook at Love and Stone Creations, and loveandstonecreations.com for the website and the store. And, you know, make sure to subscribe. We'll see you next time, next week. Make sure to follow your dreams in the meantime, guys. And if you're going to buy some crystals or anything like that, make sure you get it from American miners. American miners need your support, and they follow a lot of regulations that a lot of other people don't follow. So, yeah, that's the message, you guys. Just take care of yourselves. Have a beautiful day. We'll see you out there.